Indian Ambassador to Brazil, Suresh K. Reddy, briefed the media on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's upcoming visit to Rio de Janeiro, emphasizing its significance as the third visit by the Prime Minister to Brazil. Reddy highlighted the excitement surrounding the trip, attributing to the party to the India's successful presidency of G20 last year, which showcased India's leadership on the global stage. He noted that the New Delhi declaration issued during the presidency reflected India's growing stature, positioning the country as a consensus maker in global affairs. According to Reddy, India's ability to bring conflicting parties to the table and secure agreements underscores its role as a key global partner, with many countries now eager to engage with India.
Visit, I know this is going to be actually the third visit of Honorable Prime Minister. He had earlier visited Brazil in 2014 and 2019 for the BRICS summit, and this is the first visit for the G20. So there's a lot of excitement, and this excitement is also because of the successful presidency by India last year. We truly showcased our leadership, and the successful issuance of the New Delhi Declaration, it reflected the stature of India, and it reflected the fact that India is today a country with whom every country wants to be a partner. And it reflects the fact that India is today recognized as a consensus maker, and that it is able to bring the conflicting parties to the same table and agree on a similar language. That really reflects the stature of India today. Now, as G20 is a continuity, it's a work in continuity, and so India's priorities, and for that matter even the priorities of Indonesia, it's a work in continuity, and that's what Brazil is also building upon. Because these are global challenges in which you cannot find a magic bullet solution in 1 year. So we are looking at changing the global policy frameworks, and from that India's leadership again becomes critical as one of the largest economies, and importantly as a country with the most population. So Honorable Prime Minister's visit is eagerly, everybody is awaiting for the visit, and they are looking for his guidance and engaging with him during the G20.
On his visit, what's going to be his tentative schedule, and also any confirmed bilaterals, if you can reveal about it?
Essentially, he is coming here for the G20 summit, and so he's going to be busy with the G20 summit. But along with that, quite a few bilaterals are also taking place, because we need to remember that this is the year of big elections, right? So many elections have happened, and so we have many new leaders who are coming to the summit, and they're all very keen to meet the Prime Minister and exchange ideas with him and get the benefit of his guidance. And for us, that is keeping it busy. He has got a very busy schedule this year, I should say, in the G20 agenda, with many bilaterals and also plurilaterals that have been scheduled.
Interestingly, you are the ambassador, Indian ambassador to Brazil. How do you see the relationship between the two countries? Because trade is another aspect which both countries can thrive, and if they are thriving on, what are the aspects which both countries can collaborate in future as well?
No, that's a good question, and I must thank you for asking it, because as the ambassador to Brazil, naturally, I want to showcase the strength of our relationship. Today, we really have a very dynamic relationship, and if you visualize that in the last 1 year, we had almost 75 delegations going up and down. I think that reflects the strength and depth of the relations, because this is a very wide set of delegations which have visited. We had the pleasure of hosting many governors from Brazil, from the different states, showing that how deep-rooted our engagement is becoming. We have had delegations focusing on digital public infrastructure. We have had delegations focusing on defense. We have had delegations focusing on cattle, on milk, on soy.